Hi, my name's Caroline Hobbs, and I'm your local Silicon Valley real estate expert. Our market here in the Bay Area is crazy. You may have seen headlines on the news about our low inventory and sky-high prices. Now, I work with a lot of investors purchasing property in the area and holding on to it as an investment until they're ready to retire and cash out. So today, we're going to look at some of the options you have to avoid taxes when selling your investment property. Thank you for joining me today. If you're watching this video, you're most likely in the initial stages of researching 1031 exchanges, investing in real estate, or cashing out on your existing investment property. Guess what? You've come to the right place. Let's get this out of the way in the beginning. I'm not a tax professional and do not facilitate exchanges. Although if you do have any additional questions at the end of this video, I have an excellent exchange facilitator that I can connect you with. This video is intended to help give you valuable information and to help you come out ahead during your next real estate transaction. People end up with investment properties many different ways. It could be a home that is inherited, a previous primary residence, or an intentional investment purchase. It doesn't matter how you got the property. At the end of the day, without utilizing some type of exchange, you will owe capital gains when you do decide to sell. Now, with the recent passing of Prop 19, I've gotten many calls from people concerned over the tax implications on their inherited property. I have a separate video that I created. You can find it in my seller playlist, and it covers many of the questions that people have regarding Prop 19 and whether or not it will affect you. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below, so make sure to watch it at the end of this video. Another misconception that people have is over previous primary residences. If you've purchased your new home and decided to rent out your old home has now shifted from a primary residence to an investment property. The IRS defines a primary residence as any home which you own and have lived in for a minimum of 2 of the past 5 years. So no need to worry if you just moved into your new home and are still thinking about selling. You do have some time to think about it, or even hold it for a couple more years as the market continues to improve. Being liable for capital gains on all of the proceeds could be very costly. Another benefit to selling within 3 years is you'll also qualify for the tax exemption on the sale of your primary residence. If you're single, the exemption is $250,000. This could save you close to $100,000 in taxes. If you're married, your savings could be even greater since the tax exemption for a couple is $500,000. So the question becomes, do you really want to be a landlord? And if so, what will your exit strategy be when you decide to sell down the road? As you may have noticed, I make a lot of video content. I have another video that gives a brief overview of 1031 exchange options available. I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description below as well. So be sure to watch that video and also the other one on capital gains and Prop 19, as those will be very helpful and informative. Another less well-known option that you have available to avoid paying capital gains is called a DST, or Delaware Statutory Trust. Investors in a DST own a prorated interest in the trust and have the right to receive distributions from the operation of the trust, either from rental income or from the eventual sale of the property. Through co-ownership, it's possible to fractionally invest in larger properties such as medical offices, industrial properties, or even multifamily apartment communities that might be too costly to purchase in full. A DST can help expand the options investors have for replacement properties to meet the 1031 criteria, allowing for more diversification. Finding eligible properties are also less time-consuming because investors have more options for acquiring one or more properties. Now, a DST, it's not for everyone. Just like a 1031 exchange or even being a landlord isn't for everyone. It's a great hands-off solution where you can invest without having to micromanage your investment. I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. If you're in the market to buy or sell your investment property here in the Bay Area, you can find my contact information and a link to my calendar in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Caroline Hobbs, and I'm your local Silicon Valley real estate expert. Be sure to hit subscribe to my channel to stay tuned on all things real estate, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.